JICA Hiroshima 2026 EPS Training Part 2. Quest for pure water from SSF to EPS. Chemical-free against SS is upflow roughing filter. John Gibb created an artificially clean spring water by horizontally through gravel and sand tanks. During the Industrial Revolution era, many people concentrated in cities, and urban rivers became polluted. James Simpson, Chelsea Water Company made a 2,000 miles inspection trip around England. This was known as the quest for pure water. He examined vertical type of experimental filter in 1827 at 28 years old. Pollute Thames water, decanting basin, slow sand filter. Then he got clear filtrate. In 1829 at 30 years old, he completed 1-acre practical filter. Thames Water Company plans to have an event in 2029 to celebrate 200 years. This filtrate was supplied to the important area in London during 27 years until 1856. He thought the clear water was made by mechanical filtration with fine sand under slow filtration speed. However, he pointed out that SSF had greater removal capacity than mechanical filtration in 1838, 39 years old. Clear evidence of the effectiveness of SSF came in 1829. Robert Koch investigated and reported that water is safe for preventing cholera and typhoid if the general bacteria count is less than 100 per milliliter. This idea and values are carried over to the current WHO standard. This idea does not require complete sterilization. Alan Hazen reported the vertical profile of bacteria in sand filter in Berlin in 1893. Only the upper part of sand layer was polluted. The erosion was deep in winter and shallow in summer. I was surprised that the filtrate basin was open because the pathogens had already been removed. New continent of USA is extremely cold in winter. However, UK is not so severe cold in winter. Biological activity is weak in USA in winter period. Rapid sand filter was developed against turbid water. Algicide is common treatment in case of rapid sand filter. In 1962, Rachel Carson published Silent Spring. After this book, slow sand filtration was recognized as safe treatment of chemical-free treatment in 1974. A large-scale outbreak of diarrhea caused by cryptozoa in USA in 1993. American Water Works Association recognized SSF as safe treatment system. Upflow roughing filter was developed in 1980 in Brazil as eco-friendly and chemical-free system without chemical against turbidity in raw water. He reported at the first International SSF conference in London in 1988. Roughing filter was focused in this conference. Martin Wegelin also reviewed past roughing filters. He published a manual on roughing filter from Switzerland in 1996. In Japan, I and our friend examined the performance of URF in Japan. I found URF also depended on biological activity. The key of ecological purification system was gentle for every small organisms. Hungry animals move around in search of food. There are short-time work to catch particulate matter and long-term action in the fecal pellet. The food chain is the key to purification, that is eating and being eaten. Chironomid was observed normally in SSF. Chironomid is not same as mosquito. Chironomid larvae are active on the muddy surface, sand surface, and upper part of sand layer. Chironomid larvae make nest at the bottom where is presence of dissolved oxygen in these environments. The mosquito larvae float on the water surface. Mosquito larvae live in stagnant environment. We call chironomid as non-biting mosquito. SSF is ecological purification system. Slow means gentle. Hungry organisms works in this EPS. The idea of EPS for safe drinking water spreads from Japan to the world. EPS is to make artificial natural spring water. The filtrate is super clean and delicious water.